everyone, my name is Binks and welcome back to Let's Play Dear Monster, where we are continuing in Momo's route. Yes. Now, we're about to have some kind of creepy encounter, looks like. Something's going on. We're looking for Momo in the Valley of Foxes. A familiar, barely human laugh fills my ears. It's Reid. A cage flickers in and out of view, and the fox I saw is curled up inside. You can't even recognize your own familiar, huh? Hopeless. Momo should really learn to pick better. Momo? I stare at the fox in the cage. It can't really be Momo, can it? This must be a trick. Ugh, can you stop that? Every time you yell, he fights me. Not that he can break out like that, but I'd really rather not consume him if I don't have to. Let him go. What do you even want? I want you gone, darling. You're in the way. Unfortunately, you dying would probably sap the last of his energy. I need him to break the bond. Sorry, darling. This isn't personal. Except it actually kind of is. The world warps again, and the cage vanishes. Between one blink and the next, I'm somewhere else. I find myself in the middle of a forest. It's unfamiliar, and there is an odd quality to it. The air feels almost thick. I hear a chittering noise, and I look to the side, where a small fox runs by. What? The little fox darts around the forest, sniffing around at the bases of trees, jumping inside bushes. It seems to be looking for something. Its tail flicks impatiently the more it looks. I wish you could see what he looks like as a fox. I bet he'd be really cute. What are you after, little guy? The fox doesn't seem to hear me. It darts off in another direction. I'm not really sure why. It's pure instinct, but I follow. The world shifts again, and as we round the corner, day becomes night. We're standing in a village that looks an awful lot like the one in the valley, only there are people still living in it. The houses are all intact, and lights are on in most of them. The little fox presses low to the ground, creeping up to creeping across the dirt towards the houses. I stand at a distance and watch as it sneaks up to a window, putting its little paws against the side of the house and looking up to peek inside. Oh, do you want to go inside, little guy? I look around. Nearby, there's a few empty houses. There's also what looks like a barn with lots of hay inside. I wonder. Now this is one that I really never fully understood. I've tried. I don't even know if this one really matters, but knock on the door to the house, I guess. I step forward, around the fox, gently knocking on the door. I hear a faint shuffling sound inside, but no one answers. I knock again. Sorry, little guy. I don't think they're going to answer. Aw. The fox's ears flatten against his head dejectedly, and he turns, heading back off into the woods. Pathetic. What a half-assed attempt. Whatever. Works in my favor. Kind of sad for Momo, though. Momo, that was... Welcome to Memory Lane, darling. Let's move on. This time, when the world ripples again, I feel a little more grounded. I find myself in the middle of a path through the center of the woods, with ropes up on either side. Is it some sort of a hiking trail? The ground rumbles, and I jump back as an honest-to-God carriage rolls past. Not a hiking trail then, but a road. Just how old is Momo? As I think that, though, the carriage driver twists around on his bench to look at me. I realize he's some sort of an elf, with long pointed ears curving around his head and strange glassy red eyes. Not ancient then, but magic. I'm not sure if that's any better. I watch the carriage rumble along a little, before the elf driver lets out a yell, yanking on the reins. His two large black horses spread wings I didn't even see until they were unfurling several feet out to the sides. They let out twin cries of protest at the sudden stop. I shouldn't be surprised that they stopped to avoid hitting a fox. I already knew this had to be one of Momo's memories, but it still catches me off guard. I rush over to look, heart thumping in my chest. The fox on the ground straightens up on all four legs, three tails flicking anxiously behind him. Master Theodore, there's what looks like a fox spirit. 3 tails, but it's not even baring its teeth. I stare as a figure that is clearly a younger version of Grandpa leans out the carriage door, looking out onto the road. Odd, is it a celestial fox? Wild foxes are usually the type to attack on sight. You can understand me, so just get out of the way. I'm not going to fight you if you don't attack, so just be gone with you. The fox, Momo's tail swish, and he takes a half step back, then flinches. I notice that his foot is hurt. Aww. Can I step in to help him? I rush in, crouching down beside Momo. Hey there, you're okay. Can I see your foot? It looks like it hurts. It's kind of weird that we're interfering with his memories, but I guess it's not like it's really gonna change the past. Oh, he's whining. Oh. It's injured. Does this fox belong to you? Being a familiar would explain why it's so tame. He, not it. And he doesn't belong to me. He's his own person. Aw, how cute. Momo's big fox eyes look up at me, and he lets out a little chirrup. What? You are. Show me your foot. I know a little first aid. Foxes can't be that different from humans. Oh, yeah. Forget that. Bring him here. I know enough healing magic to assist him. You're sure? I don't really make a habit of suggesting things I can't do, so yes, get him in here. Oh, he gets to actually talk to his past grandpa. That's kind of cool. Even if it's just in a memory. I pick Momo up. He shifts nervously in my arms, and then vanishes. Oh? Oh, he's mad. No, 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 stop that! You're making this more difficult than it needs to be! The cage flickers back into view. The fox inside looks bigger now, and his breathing seems a bit stronger. His tails, 3 now like in the memory, flick anxiously in his sleep, like he's having a bad dream. Just sleep! The fox shudders, then calms again, going limp. Before I can do anything else, the world swims again and I'm back in a memory. This time, I'm looking at the mansion. The carriage from before rolls into the front, and out from the side, a young woman steps out. It takes me a second to recognize her. It's my grandma. I've seen her in some pictures I found buried deep inside my aunt's closet. Aww. This will answer my question about her, finally.
Theodore, love, look at him. Surely we can't just kick him out.
I realize with a start that, bundled in her arms, is Momo. Aww.
It's a fox spirit. It is strangely calm now, but wait till it feels the urge to acquire its next tail. It will become bloodthirsty. I won't risk you for that.
Momo's tails flick. He narrows his eyes at Grandpa.
He hears you, you know. I bet he understands every word you're saying.
I'm certain it does. Not certain why it is maintaining that form, though, rather than attempting to communicate. Fox spirits are generally able to shift at three tails. It wasn't that injured.
Grumble.
Put him down. He can either change forms or leave. If he can't control himself enough for a human form, we don't need him around. He'll be a risk.
Ah, I remember he mentioned that he preferred the name Momo rather than the name his mother gave him. And then he was like, oh, I'll tell you eventually who gave me that name. It was the grandma. That makes sense. I totally forgot. Yeah. She was like a mother to him. Aww. Grandma sets Momo on the ground. Yep.
Come on then, Momo, darling.
Momo, you can't name him.
Why not? If he tells me his name is something different, I'll use that. But I see no reason I can't call him that in the meantime.
Oh. As devastated as Theodore was when she died, I bet you Momo was even more devastated. Because he saw her as his mother. Oh, that's so sad. Oh, Momo. How did I forget all of this? Why, when I played Momo's route before, did I not, get as emotionally hit by this? I don't know. I think I was just so... I think it's because I struggled. I remember struggling to get the endings for Momo back then. Because I was desperately trying to get the good endings. Because I got the bad ending first. And this is not the bad ending we're getting. And maybe because I was kind of rushing through it at the time. And I was doing it in between... What was it? Was it in between school? No, in between work or whatever. Why is it that I don't remember so much of Momo's. And I was doing it in between... I don't know why. I just remember being annoyed. I saw his attitude, his annoying attitude, and I was just annoyed with him. But something happened that I feel like, even though I remember enough, most of his route, I feel like there's a lot of big stuff that I had forgotten. The emotional part of it that now I'm like, oh, this is some good stuff here. Now I'm truly appreciating it, and I'm like, oh, you know what? I can rank him much higher now that, well, not place him higher, but he's not as bad as I thought he was. His route and all of that. I'm just like, you know what? I pegged you wrong, Momo. It's not bad. You're so much better than Farron, that's for sure. Oh, especially this stuff with the grandma. Damn. Okay. Oh, how could I have forgotten this? Shoot. Aw. Momo's tails flick, and he twists around in place before his body shivers a little. Oh, this is the pretty version of him. The cute one. Yeah, the cute one. After a moment, a different version of Momo shifts into life, then stands up. He looks a lot more bestial, younger, and cuter. I recognize the core features of the form Momo showed me the first day I was in the mansion, before we bonded. I don't have a name. Momo is fine. His voice pitches between hisses and rumbles. It's curious to hear. It's kind of cool. It's like if you think of this version of him as the younger Momo, right? The one who was first taken in by them, then that's cool. This early version of his human form clearly wasn't used to talking much. Aha! See, Theodore, you have no reason to complain now, do you?
He's still a wild fox. He could lose control at any moment. So, bind me.
They all seem equally surprised by that proposition.
Human mages can control beasts, right? Bind me, and then you don't have to worry, and I can stay with you. No, I have no interest in a familiar, let alone one that is essentially just asking to be babysat. Stay in the mansion if you wish, and there are plenty of beings here who can run you off if you do not mind yourself.
The scene shifts again, and Momo's shop materializes around me.
Dressmaking?
This is the current version. The version of Momo that's standing in the middle looks more like the one I'm used to. Grandpa looks a little older as well. I assume this is a few years after the previous memory. It's fun to dress people up. Especially those new brats of yours.
Don't speak ill of my daughters, Momo.
What, me? I'd never. I love the little ankle biters.
Fine. Let me know if you need anything for the shop. I'll supply it.
I can conjure it.
Not everything.
You're right. I'd really like that scarf you have, you know. The one that looks like a night sky.
I'm not certain who made it. I'll see if I can track down the fabric.
Not the fabric. I like the scarf itself. Oh, isn't that the scarf that he was like, please be enough, please be enough. Grandpa waves his hand, and a length of shimmering black fabric appears in it. He extends it out.
Consider it a thank you gift, then, for your assistance with the girls.
Aww. Momo takes it gently from him. Grandpa steps back, turning, and quickly vanishing into a portal. For a while, Momo is just standing there, staring at the scarf in his hand. Then a small jewelry box appears out of thin air. I forgot whose route that was. Was it Farron's or Imbris's? I think it was Farron's. When we were like going around trying to help everyone on a quest, and Momo's quest was when he had the box that Imbris had stolen, and it ended up exploding or whatever because he had put a protection spell, and we were like wondering, hey, what was in the box? And we never got to know, right? So now we know it was the scarf that he had given him. Damn. And we're like, hey, why would you explode it or whatever? Because he's like that crazy obsessed protective of it, I guess. Whew. I had forgotten about that until this moment. Then a small jewelry box appears out of thin air. The gift from Grandpa shrinks and Momo places it inside. The scene ripples once more, and this time it's familiar. Momo, as I know him, standing in the center of his shop, holding that same scarf and clenching a bloody fist.
Maybe I just didn't pick anything you were attached to.
Yeah. It's the summoning spell I walked in on, but the door doesn't open. I don't come in. Maybe it's because I'm already here? That's kind of cruel to say. I care about you even if Grandpa didn't. Reenact how it went before? Why would we do that? If we want to break him out of it, we have to tell him something different, right? Reassure him Grandpa did care about him. Momo, Grandpa did care about you. He's grieving Grandma, and it seems like something else was wrong with him, but he cared. You don't know anything about it. About him. Maybe not, but I know you now. And if someone couldn't love you, they're not worth being broken up over. You're amazing. You should have more confidence in yourself. Alan, something's wrong. This isn't how it went. Yeah, gotta wake him up. I was in the valley. Reid. Yeah, there we go. You really are a pain in my ass, human. You've just about woken him up. But I proved my point. A human like you can't help him, no matter how much you want to. Everything you try is pointless. Humans have only ever used him and hurt him, viewed him as undeserving of life or respect or love. If I can't get him to dissolve the bond with his memories, maybe yours will convince him that being with you is nothing but a risk. You know, I'm getting the vibe that you want him for yourself. That you're jealous of our bond. Huh. Interesting. Oh. So you want to be his uke. That explains why you're kind of a... yeah, petite little guy, aren't ya? Interesting. Very, yeah, we haven't seen that. It's very rare when that happens. It happens in manga and stuff, but it's always interesting when that happens, when the seme is the one being pursued by a very bad bottom. It's usually like we always see like an interloper outsider going after the bottom usually. So it's very rare for the opposite. Even though we know that they switch. They do switch, but you know, based on their personalities in their relationship. I guess I shouldn't say bottom. I guess based on their submissive and dominant personality types in their relationship, that I think so. Yeah. Based on their conversation and all that Alan is the sub and Momo's the dom. I think that's kind of what they've established. That doesn't matter what role they take in bed, but at least they have firmly established sub and dom in their relationship. So now you're gonna mess with his memories, huh? Oh no. No, don't mess with his memories. No, you piece of garbage. Ugh, Reid. Reid, you should just go after Farron. Oh, you and Farron deserve each other. Ugh. Now you have Farron and Reid as the bottom of the barrel of the two garbage people in this game. The world wrenches sideways, and I'm at the front door of a house I don't recognize. My parents are with me. It's the day of the accident. It's the day If it's so important, I'm working so much. Oh, it's the mom. Why did I thought I said Momo. Mom instead of Momo. If it's so important, I'm working so much, I'm not sure when I'll have time again. Driving in the rain, not a good idea. Please, Mom, we'll be in the car anyway. It's not like the rain will make a difference. A wave of panic hits me like a well-aimed bullet. I made us all go to the amusement park. It's my fault they died. It's my fault. Reid, you bastard. Reality crashes back in, and I find myself back in the fox village, just as Momo lunges at Reid. They tumble backwards through the grass and rubble, tearing at each other, their teeth snapping wildly. Momo. Yeah, I knew you wanted Momo. Oh no. You should have chosen me! Die, you obsessed fool! Momo's face goes fox-like, and he pins Reid to the ground. My eyes snap shut on reflex. Oof, I still hear it though. The piercing wail when he kills the other fox. My stomach rolls. It's over now, love. Open your eyes. You killed him. I had to. He was feeding off you, off our bond. If I'd left him, he would have killed you. I shudder, careful not to look at the heap in the distance. We're done here. Let's go. A bit dazed, I'm not sure what to do but nod. My hand is shaking slightly when I raise it, forming a portal to the mansion. You learned how to make portals? Hikmet taught me. Slagathor said I needed to look for you because you might be hurt. Mother hen, I swear. Come on, love. Momo takes my arm, his touch gentler than usual. He pulls me through the portal with him. We stumble out in the main hall of the mansion. That was too risky, Alan. What? You shouldn't have come after me. You really could have been killed. You would have been killed if I hadn't come. If I have to remind you, it was me who had to save your skin back there. I was breaking through the illusion only because I helped with the dreams. You weren't even human-shaped at first. You only had one tail. Momo flinches. Better he trained me than you. We'll break our bond. He wouldn't have killed me. He wanted you. He knew I couldn't stand to lose you. I can't lose you either, Momo. So we're agreed then? No one is allowed to do dumb shit because we both have to make it home. Right. Okay. From here on out, we look out for each other. Deal? Deal. Oh. What was Reid's issue anyway? Why was he after you? After us? Jealousy. He wanted to break our bond, so I'd reconsider forming one with him. He wanted to bond to you? He nearly killed you. He was trying to drain our bond. It wouldn't have worked, but there's not exactly a library in the valley for him to read up on magical theory. He was bullshitting it. When that didn't work, he figured he'd just convince me you were useless, so I'd break it myself. Or convince one of us the bond wasn't good for him. He showed me moments from my life where I felt like I wasn't good enough for humans. He was waiting for me to finally decide I should be with a fox instead. Unfortunately for him, I'd rather be dead. And do you still feel that way? Like you're not good enough for humans? No. No, I don't think so. Humans are generally scumbags. But foxes seem to be too. So maybe everyone just sucks, and all you can really hope for is to end up with someone who sucks the same amount you do. Bruh. That's not exactly optimistic. It's honest, though, and that's what you keep asking me for, isn't it? Honesty? I guess. That doesn't matter right now, though. I think this was a good wake-up call. We need to buckle down and find Theo. He owes us some answers, and until we know what the barrier is and how to take it down, we're trapped in here. And as lovely as your company is, if it's just us in the mansion until the end of time, I'm bound to kill someone, especially if the lizard is stuck here too. I don't disagree, but we don't know how to do the spell. I figured out portals thanks to Hikmet, but that's pretty much the only magic I can do. I think I have enough energy from Reid that I might be about to form another tail, which is what I was after. The burst of magic from it growing should be enough for us to force the spell through. I just need to rest long enough for it to come into existence. So, bedtime? Bedtime indeed. You should make one of your fancy new portals. Take us to bed. It's still all I can do, really. Ha! You would start with highly advanced magic as your starter spell. What's next? Rewind time? Enter parallel universe? Still a fantasy nerd at heart, eh? Funny that you're saying that, because I'm pretty sure that's what we're gonna end up doing. If you're gonna be mean to me, I'll leave you here and sleep by myself. Oh, but who would sing your praises, Mr. Mighty Wizard? I know there's a regular human ego under that gold heart of yours. Momo. Or maybe it's not an ego at all. Maybe it's a praise kink. I'm going to bed and I'm not taking you with me. Okay, I'll stop. Let's go. I feel my cheeks heat up. I jerk my hand up, pulling my magic to try and make another portal, and nearly throw up, swaying in place, my head swimming. Yeah, too much in one day. Hey, careful! Momo catches me, steadying me with an arm around my waist. What? No crack about me falling for you? Guess you're alright if you're still being a smartass. Just overused your magic. We're walking then. The horror! Shut up. Do I need to carry you up the stairs? Maybe. Nice. Hold on, love. Aw, that's cute. Okay, you guys are being freaking cute again. Gosh darn it. Stop being cute. Why? Why am I shipping you more and more now? How is this happening? No! My ranking system. You're ruining it. Stop. No! How is this? This is getting ruined. It's getting so ruined. Ugh. By the end of this whole LP, everything's gonna be in shambles. Ugh. I don't know. Because I really loved Empress and Hikmet, but now I'm like, I don't know, man. I'm really starting to really like him with Momo. Oh. I think Hikmet is still number one in my heart, but now, I don't know, Empress, you might be in trouble, boy. I think the only way I can really do the ranking system, and I can't do it at the end of the LP, I would have to replay the whole game in my free time with Coco, looking at all the endings, because you can't just go by the endings I'm doing for the LP, you know? We have to see all of them again. The middle of the road endings, the good endings, the bad endings, to give a fair judgment. You know? That has to be it. Because as much as I'm like over Farron, I vaguely recall that his good ending was really nice. You know, you gave him some redemption. And I know that his bad ending made me feel really bad. Okay? Like, actually felt bad for him. So that kind of evened it out a little bit. And Momo's bad ending was pretty but like, damn. And I remember I really enjoyed Slagathor overall. So I'm like, damn, damn. Ugh, okay, anyway. Momo sweeps me up off my feet, carrying me in his arms princess style, then makes his way up the stairs to my room. He enters, and he crosses the room, gently setting me down on the bed. Here you are, you big baby. Watch your magic reserves next time. Yeah, okay. I'll just let us both get eaten next time. My bad. Shut the fuck up and go to sleep. Lay with me? Yes, lay with him. Yes, I think this is it. This is my favorite CG. Like, literally, one of my favorite CGs of the whole game. Which is making me even more conflicted because I'm like, why are they so freaking cute? The bed dips as Momo crawls in beside me. Look at this. Look at it. Look at how gorgeously adorable they look. Damn it. It looks so cute. Like, he doesn't have enough cute, just cuddling moments with everybody, you know? Where they're not naked. Like, I just want more of this. Like, I couldn't show you a lot of the cute moments because, like, there was one with Hikmet that I had to, like, censor or whatever that I couldn't really show you in the last one. That was really cute. But they were naked, right? That was the closest I could get to this. But there was not a lot of the pretty... Them are, like... They're, like, naked or they're, like, sex scenes and stuff, which are great. But I like it because they're cute and cuddly, but I don't have to censor and I can show you guys. And it's just so soft and tender and romantic. I like the romance. I'm a softie. And I'm like, yes, I need more of this. Ugh. And they just look so good. Look at that. I need more of that. Just like the moment in the kitchen was, so good. I wish there was a CG for that too. That would have been like, would have been perfect. Like the moment where he was feeding Hikmet, that was pretty great too. I love soft, beautiful moments. I really, really do. I wish all of the routes had soft, beautiful moments like this more. Beautiful. You guys are so cute. Yes, thank you. Thank you. Love it. They look really cute. Like I was going to leave. You might run off somewhere stupid again. Only if I'm chasing you. Dumbass. Oh. I'm asleep before I can think of a reply. Alright, we're leaving it here. We're not going to be bothered by you right now. You're going to ruin the moment, you jerk. Stupid, gray, evil douche. We're going to leave it in that beautiful, tender moment for the next episode. So, I think next episode will be the end of Momo's route. I think. Alright? We're already there. Feels like we blew through his route because, I don't know, it just feels like it went by really quick. Anyway, hope you guys are enjoying this as much as I am because damn, Momo, I was not expecting... I really was not really looking forward to yours because I don't know, I really thought that yours was my least favorite, but I'm wrong. I've been proven wrong. Like, damn, Momo. He snuck up behind me and got me. It's been a breath of fresh air, honestly. He really got me, really surprised me, considering. Now I'm like, dang, I don't know what's gonna happen. But I am also looking forward to Slagathor. And I hope you guys will be very happy with Slagathor, like I remember how much I was. Anyway, I'm looking forward to the ending, because the ending will be quite interesting as well, of Momo's route. So, until next time, have a nice day. Bye-bye.